When the circus turned sinister, the complete story of clowns and horror. The transformation of clowns from beloved entertainers to horror icons represents one of cinema's most fascinating evolutions, driven by skilled directors, innovative makeup artists, and cutting-edge psychological research. The masters of clown horror. Different directors have brought unique visions to clown-centered horror. Stanley Kubrick's use of clown imagery in The Shining demonstrated how subtle references could enhance psychological horror through long, steady shots of innocent objects. Tommy Lee Wallace's original IT miniseries established modern conventions by filming Pennywise from child height perspectives and pioneering rapid transitions between friendly and frightening appearances. Andy Muschietti's 2017 IT reimagining brought technological sophistication, using digital enhancement to create physically impossible movements that triggered uncanny valley responses. His innovative sound design layered children's laughter with distorted carnival music. Rob Zombie's approach in 31 and House of 1000 Corpses emphasized the grotesque through extreme close-ups, harsh lighting, and handheld cameras at Dutch angles. The evolution of horror clown makeup. Dick Smith established early principles for evil clown design by subtly distorting traditional features, making one eye slightly larger, offsetting the smile, or adding almost imperceptible asymmetries. Modern makeup artists like Bill Corso have incorporated new materials and techniques, including micro-expressions molded into prosthetics and reflective elements that change appearance from different angles. The evolution of clown makeup in horror films progressed through several distinct eras. The 1950s and 1960s emphasized exaggerated traditional features, while the 1970s and 1980s introduced darker elements and sharp angles. The 1990s and 2000s focused on decay and deterioration, and from the 2010s to the present, designs combine hyper-realistic elements with digital enhancement. The sound of fear. Alan Howarth pioneered techniques for transforming carnival music into horror soundscapes by manipulating analog tape. Modern sound designers like Gary Rydstrom developed sophisticated approaches including the laughter layer technique, which uses multiple tracks of children's laughter time-shifted for discord. They also incorporate infrasound, adding subsonic frequencies around 19 Hz, and employ temporal distortion by stretching and compressing carnival music. Studies show appropriate sound design can increase viewer heart rates by up to 15 beats per minute, even during otherwise non-frightening scenes. Psychological impact and research. Dr. Maria Carrera's 2019 study found that brief exposure to horror movie clowns created lasting changes in how subjects processed clown-related imagery. Brain imaging studies show viewing horror movie clowns activates both the amygdala and regions associated with processing social betrayal. Children exposed to horror movie clowns show increased activation in pattern recognition areas, suggesting hypervigilance to clown-like features. Impact on professional clowning. The World Clown Association reports a 30% decline in working clowns since 1990, correlating with major horror clown media releases. Professional clowns have adapted their craft in numerous ways. They now emphasize rounded, soft features rather than sharp angles and incorporate transparency in their performances. Many have developed new characters that avoid traditional clown aesthetics altogether. Hospital clown programs have been particularly affected, leading to the development of gentle clowning techniques that emphasize human connection over traditional performance. The future of clown horror. Emerging technologies are opening new frontiers in clown horror. Virtual reality creators are developing immersive experiences that adapt to viewers' fear responses in real time. AI-generated nightmares use machine learning algorithms to design maximally frightening clowns. Augmented reality applications are beginning to incorporate horror clown elements into real-world environments. Perhaps most intriguingly, neural feedback systems are being developed to modify content based on viewers' physiological responses. So, summing up, the evolution of clown horror represents a unique convergence of artistry, psychology, and technology. As we understand why these figures frighten us so deeply, filmmakers and artists find new ways to tap into these primal fears. The painted smile of the circus clown has become a portal into our collective nightmares, revealing deep truths about human psychology and the nature of fear itself. The future promises even more personalized and psychologically sophisticated approaches, continuing to explore why these once jovial entertainers remain such effective vessels for horror.